Ah, surprise. Do you think I was going to just stay off? You think I was going to let one troll and comments ruin the vibe tonight? Nope. Not here. No way. We're doing mental health check-ins now. Hope everyone is having a great day, great start to the week. Because Monday's the best day of the week. It's the best day to create momentum and build positive energy for the week. Build positive momentum for the week. Tap your screens for the 2SLG. 2SLGBTQI. It's just hard to type. I've also got a lot of stuff going on my keyboard, like around here, so it's like so difficult for me to actually type. Whoop. Boop. There we go. Pen and copied. Sharing. Just checking in with y'all and making sure y'all are doing good tonight. Making sure that you're starting your weeks off strong. How we can make your week start off better. Please, how do we do that? Why am I using this mouse? First of all, that's crazy. Whoa, what do we have going on? So many windows open, y'all. Computer is like, I'm gonna crash out. That's what's happening. Is my computer's like, I'm gonna crash out, yo. Hope everyone is doing good. Mental health check-ins, like I said, tap the screen for the 2S LGBTQIA community, and let's raise a positive health and wellness. Raise the vibes for the community. Raising the vibes for the community and just making sure everybody's doing all right, having a good start to their week. We got the holidays coming up, which is rough for a lot of us, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. We got you here, and I don't know why I say we. I'm the only one here. But we can come together, build a strong community. This is what it's for. Networking, community building. Hit that heart me for my daily heart me goal. I would so love and appreciate that. So I know this heart thing pops up sometimes or whatever. Because I've watched a couple lives before. It's not my first time on TikTok, but I'm pretty new to it. I just try to use my keyboard to type on my computer, so that's how much stuff I have. I have just way too much stuff in front of me, and I can't type very well. I hope everyone is doing good. Let me know how you are in the comments down below. Whoa. There we go, and we're gonna pop that. Hope everyone is doing good. Like I said, tap them screens for the 2S LGBTQIA community. Let me know how you're doing in the comments down below. We can chit chat, and if you have suggestions, what is your way of beating the holiday lull? How are you navigating the holidays? Are you going to be alone for the holidays? If you're going to be alone for the holidays, put your emoji in for that. If you're going to be having a queer holiday, put your flag in there. Just let me know how you're going to be handling the holiday lull. Just checking on pinknews.com just to see what kind of news is out there, because that is the portion of my channel anyway, is for news and stuff. Interesting there. Hope everyone's doing good. Drop how you are doing in the comments down below. Thank you. Help me get this heart me goal thing. I would super appreciate that, and make sure to tap the screens for the 2 SLGBTQIA community. Look. Ugh. I don't love that. Santiago of the Seas cartoon pulled off air in Malaysia after complaints about LGBTQ plus content. That's garbage. Heartbroken family of trans teen speaks out about how bullying led to his. Okay, that sucks. Dolly Parton says she's more than blessed than more. Dolly Parton says she's more blessed than ever. She's dreamed possible as she wins first Oscar. So we love Dolly here. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Mental health checks. Let me know in the comments down below how you're doing. Help me get this goal. Tap the screen for the 2S LGBTQ community, and help me get that goal with that heart me goal. Help you get your daily heart me. However all that works. And let's just continue to bring a good, positive, healthy community to, here on TikTok. Let's build this community. Let's get it. We rise by lifting each other up, y'all. So let's help each other, lift each other up. Help me get that daily, help me get my live goal. You get your daily heart me goal, and we all have a good time. And then we build this community together. We work on building and networking. Tap them screens for the 2S LGBTQIA community. Mental Health Monday, so we are doing mental health checks. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for being here. Hope you all are having a wonderful start to your week. We talked a little bit earlier about how we're handling those holiday blues, how we were getting through the holidays by creating different traditions for ourselves, watching our own favorite movie, treating ourselves is important. Just really making little rituals for yourself throughout the holidays will help you with those holiday blues for sure. Hope you are all doing well, having a good night, and having a great start to your week. Do you guys like the holidays? Let me know if you like the holidays. Some people really do, I find that sometimes you can have the best holidays when you're alone too, so it is entirely up to you and your attitude and how you view it. It does bring up a lot of old wounds though, so it's hard for some, and I've been at both places of that, and I think this year is going to be a really good year. I'm really excited to just have the time and to be able to be around and be in a safe, stable, healthy outlet for people. For outlet for people to be, and I am excited to be here to just continue to offer the safe space. And um, the holidays can really suck. Um, that's tough. I'm sorry about your loss there. And yeah, if she moved on that fast, she probably already moved on long ago. Unfortunately. Um, and then yeah, that leaves you with a tough look into the holidays. But I think you really find, like I was saying, yeah, it'd be like that. I just bought. I know, and I mean we can go back and forth. I get you. I get you. I feel that like 100% on what I just went through with my divorce. It was like I meant nothing, and you know what? Sometimes that's true. Sometimes that's true, and what I found is that I had to mean something for myself for that to mean nothing. Not gonna lie, like if once I started to find meaning for myself, then I was like, yeah, it don't matter if I meant nothing to that person, because it don't matter that we just bought this house and I just had a child, or I mean our toddler's 4, but like it doesn't matter that I thought it doesn't matter that they were everything to me and nothing to them. What matters now is I'm everything to myself, and I'm never going to let someone put me through that or make me feel that way again. So sometimes it just life sucks and lessons are hard to learn, but do some gratitude check-ins, okay? Find some things to be grateful for. Talking about the holidays and how we beat that lull, like watching your favorite movie, creating your own traditions, finding certain meals that you really like or want. Like I'll probably get takeout Chinese for the holidays, not gonna lie, or Thai food. I'm shooting for Thai food. Maybe some Indian food. I like to just travel my palate. So we'll see. I don't know. It's not my first year alone in the holidays, but it is my first year alone in a happy, healthy state of mind. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this holidays alone, where I'm able to do my own thing, um, and just like I'm gonna learn how to have fun and be joyful and stay grounded in my own time and element. Kind of notifications are popping up. And this is something that I said earlier today. Oops, sorry. Why am I saying sorry to my mic? um, when we are talking about the holidays and coming up to have community, if you don't have an outside, like external, real life community, building that community online is important, because for some of us, that's all we have. And for some of us, that's all we want, too. I've learned that this type of relation and connection is far better suited for myself, because I am only here for those who want to listen, right? Now I'm not out there in the real world wasting my time, basically. So during the holidays, it's important to stay, find your community. I mean, not stay, but like find your community, regardless of if it's online. During the holidays, it's important to have somewhere or someone to vibe with and hang out with. And I'll probably be here like I said earlier. I'm about 90% confident I'm alone, and I will be on here vibing and hanging out, maybe learning how to play some Christmas music on my keyboard here. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it'll be all right. It'll be fun. Like I said, we're just figuring out how we're gonna beat that holiday lull, and I feel like being here together is one way to do it. If you're alone, I don't know why I'm scrolling up all that. Interesting name choice there on that. So another way for us to ground ourselves and find our peace during the holidays, especially if you like do have to deal with um, those that you're not necessarily wanting to. It's important to ground ourselves and find that sense of foundation inside us before we go out and deal with those undesirable moments in the holiday season, like traffic, in-laws, all of the things that bring us a lot of nasty, heavy feelings. Holiday time is a very overstimulating time, especially for the nervous system. And when your nervous system is already overstimulated and on high alert, this time of year can be just a lot for you. And finding ways to ground, finding your music. If a lot of people don't like holiday music, so being able to escape that is important for them. And it's everywhere. It's hard to escape, but it is everywhere. Making sure to do breathing techniques and stretching just before you leave the house. Drinking a lot more water in the winter, because it seems more for me, especially, that I go for more coffee and teas because I like the warmth, and apple cider. I like warm beverages in the winter, hot chocolates and stuff. I mean, like, how do you blame a person, right? But it is still very important to make sure that you're staying hydrated, even if you're less active. Speaking of which, time for some water now, because it is important to stay hydrated. If you live somewhere that is not bone-shakingly cold and spine stiffening like where I live, make sure you go outside and get fresh air. Don't just sit out on TikTok on your screens all the time, but make sure you're getting out and getting some fresh air too. These are all signals to tell yourself that you're safe where you're at and that it's okay. And that's a good thing to do, especially now. Release the expectation of holiday joy, because it's never going to feel quite as magical if you don't allow it to be. And not every holiday has to feel magical. Sometimes it's just a day. No matter how you want to look at it, you could even be the most positive person out there, and Thanksgiving or Christmas could just not be your thing. And that's okay. So just learning how to, or not even learning, but just being able to survive the holidays is good. And as long as you feed yourself, you distract yourself, all you do is watch TV and you make it through the holiday season, then count that as a win, because as long as you can get through it, count it as a win. Celebrate it. I know that New Year's resolutions don't often work, but making a goal for yourself or an intention, something that you want to do after the holiday seasons, is kind of a fun and smart way to make it through the holidays and make it go a little faster. If you're looking forward to something bigger than the climax of the year, then it kind of diminishes the specialness of that day, right? And then you're able to get through to your thing a lot faster, um, seemingly. So, stay focused on that. Stay focused on what you want, the reward after the holidays, and treat it like a self care thing. Treat it like a little or a big deal. Not even a big little deal, but a big deal, because it almost like gives you an anchor towards the future if you set that goal, or you're looking forward to something other than said holiday. Family isn't always blood, y'all, and sometimes the best families are the ones that you create and build and connect with. And that's what I'm here for, is this community, building friends with those the queer and straight community, bridging this gap, looking for other creators and other folks in the space who want to help uplift this space and make this a healthy, positive space where we're at the end of the day, this is about keeping our community together, keeping them here, keeping them in a positive hope, giving them hope. I want to share this quick story here as we're talking about mental health today. Actually, several people in my community struggling with this, with their mental health, and I'm talking about in the local community and in the queer community, where we have a lot of people struggling. It's probably, we're losing a lot of sunlight. We're coming into the seasonal D word, and we're getting that holiday lull, right? And kids are feeling it. Kids are feeling it heavy right now, especially the queer kids. And I've heard now two stories, one close to me, of a very personal, close story of mine. Or I don't know how to even describe it, but we hear about this time of year being difficult for people, and this is a time of high rates, and it's always harder when you hear about children who are struggling. So I want to bring the awareness to that, is that we need more positivity. We need more good personal growth and development. We need more stability that shows that there's hope for the queer community. And by coming on here, being here, building this community, that is my goal and effort, and I will be here doing it every single day because I believe it so strongly. I love you all. You're beautiful. Go forth and prosper and enjoy life with love and compassion for even our enemies and our haters and our trolls, because at the end of the day, that will be what shows them they are wrong. We give them the energy that they are afraid to give us. We respond with compassion and love and say, okay, thank you, I understand. You are hurting, you are blind, you are ignorant. I am grounded, I am focused, and I know the divinity in me believes that I was divinely and uniquely and beautifully created, regardless of what anybody wants to say. It doesn't matter your skin color. It doesn't matter your orientation. It doesn't matter how you identify. It all is about the quality of your heart and the quality of your soul and how you express that and go forth in this life. Everything else is meaningless. These meat suits are meaningless. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.